But is water really wet?
No.
Like, there's so many debates on that. Like, people are saying it is wet, some people are saying it's not wet, but how can you really judge it? Like, it's the most confusing
But you
and
can
stupid
also,
shit that anybody has ever done.
But who knows? It can also be scientific proven. But if you take water and put it on your hand is wet.
Yeah.
But if you put water with water, you don't know if the water's not wet.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you dip something into the water,
That
but the
thing
water's
is
all
wet.
around you. But you're inside the water, so technically,
You're wet.
are you still wet? Or are you just in some kind of thing that science made up
So
to
science
explain
has
water?
came from a long ways.
I mean,
And it's getting more advanced, man. So science can prove a lot of things.
like, a lot of people just, they,
A lot of people wouldn't think that water is not wet. But who knows, water could actually be wet.
exactly, like,
Or who knows, water...
people are just trying to prove it that it's actually dry, but you just say you're wet when it's around you. That's what I'm thinking.
But water could also not be wet.
True.
But a lot of people are saying that water's not wet because if you stick something into that water, that something is wet. But if you put water with water, it's just like it's hitting with water. It's like it's not wet.
Like, it's just so confusing. Some people are just idiots. They argue over the stupidest shit.
They do.
And it just
Goes on.
it just makes everybody in the world so angry, especially when you got the intelligence to know that this is some dumbass shit. Whoever that came up with that shit should just go down a hole
But
somewhere.
also, that intelligence comes from a long ways, and it's also proven in a lot of different states that it is proven a lot that scientific is actually real because it is real. I don't know how to explain it.
I just think it's kind of retarded, man.
It is.
Like,
But-
that's something I would do if I was high. I'd be sticking my hand in water thinking,
Dude, just like
is water wet?
engineer, man. If you build something and it's so right, it's right, it's perfect. You built it, it works. That shows a lot. Just like science, they proven a lot of things that's real and what's right, what's wrong.
Yeah, but I think some of our technologies are going bad, though.
They are. Like, which ones would you think is going bad?
Well, as I can see, your phone's being a bitch right now, so...
Dude, no, it's the car. I mean, my phone is being so retarded that you have to plug it up to a wall for it to charge.
But I love my phone, though. You know why?
Because you can charge it?
No, because I can sit on it all day and it still be at 32%, and it is 8:56 at night. And I unplugged it at 12 p.m.
Well,
I've gone 8 hours with the same battery, listening to music, all kinds of shit, getting on internet on it, all kinds of shit. I'm still kicking it. But
man, if I had my Galaxy S7 or S6, I had a Galaxy S6.
you'd
right?
probably kick my ass right now.
Why?
You turn it on, it'd be at like 60%. I'd be like, babe,
I wouldn't.
that big.
I would be kicking your ass. Hey, see? Hyundai moments.
But you gotta admit, Apple sucks.
Dude, I hate Apple. I mean, like,
I mean, their computers are decent, but what the fuck's up with the iPhone?
look, they
That
got
shit's
they got
so
the
fucking
iPhone,
hard
they
to
got
use.
the iMacs, they got the iPod, they put an i with everything.
And then it's like
iWatch.
their phones though. It's so fucking hard to use an iPhone.
iPhone X is the hardest. Now you have to swipe up. You don't got no home screen button. So you can't press the home screen, so you just keep swiping up and down.
As you can probably tell because of my voice quality, I'm using an Android right now to record this shit.
Yeah,
And that's about all they've got is good voice quality.
Would you ever own an iPhone?
Hell no.
I wouldn't either. Hey,
I'm staying Samsung.
hey, that Galaxy S8, I tell you, it's a really good phone. You should try it out. It's cost a lot of money, but it's a good phone.
I thought of another debate I could have with you, but you play both.
What?
PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Which one's better?
Oh, PlayStation 4, man. All out. PlayStation 4. I know they come out with Xbox.
I grew up on Xbox,
but,
bro. I gotta say Xbox.
I know they came out with Xbox Scorpio, Xbox X, Xbox X, Xbox One X project or whatever it is. So like that whole new machine is only meant for high quality, like 4K or 8K resolution TVs, and you really don't get a lot of games that supports it, that comes with it. But I'm telling you, PlayStation 4 beats the Xbox One.
But still, Xbox One's got so many games from the old consoles that you can actually download.
Xbox One is for entertainment. I know you got your hand gesture, you can move and all that shit, I know, but like, PlayStation 4 is for gaming and got a good interface. Damn good interface. I like it. In Xbox, you have to press the button, and it shows up a little quick menu.
Yeah, that's
and it's hard to get to that way. Like PlayStation 4, you just press the PlayStation button, and you're automatically into the dashboard, and you have like the whole list of what you can go through without it being so complicated, so complex that you can just swipe up and down and see where you're at.
But still, I'm an Xbox guy, so I'm gonna have to say Xbox.
No,
it's just how I am. I literally the first ever game system.
Okay, the first ever game system I had was an Xbox 360. Well, I had an Xbox X before. I mean Xbox One. Xbox before.
Yeah,
the first Xbox.
Yeah, that's the one I had. That's what I grew up on. I grew up on Xbox.
And it gets that weird noise to it when you turn it on.
Is it bad? I'd never touched the PlayStation in my life until I was like 15. I was always playing Xbox.
Who knows? I mean, like
maybe that's why I'm so used to the bulky ass controllers.
So my first game system ever was an Xbox. Then it went to the Xbox 360, man. Then I don't know what happened after that. I went to PlayStation. And I stayed on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. I just kept jumping back and forth. But I got both systems. I got an Xbox One and PlayStation 4. I still say PlayStation 4 is better. It's just that good vibe to it. The interface is great on it.
See, I just like the big bulky ass controller that Xbox has. That's what I'm used to.
PlayStation 4 has
on a PlayStation, they have such a skinny controller that I can't.
Grip to it.
I can't.
When you're holding it, you got to grip to it. I know Xbox is big and bulky, but the PlayStation is small and slim, so you have that.
But it's also boxy.
Huh?
The Xbox controller is curved.
Yeah.
The PlayStation controller is kind of boxy.
I don't know. Like, you just have a good feel to it, man.
Is that Walmart DC right there?
That is not Walmart DC.
Where are we at?
So, like, on this road, man, we're going, like, right past Whitesville Road. And a lot of times in the day, you can actually see what's going behind them. Because they only can reach so far out here, because they're, like, right in the dead center. And you have to get to actually see what they have. So like Batman or Superman, or who's your character?
Superman. No,
Okay.
Deadpool. Deadpool.
I gotta say the Hulk. Like who do you think would win, Thor or the Hulk?
Thor's won multiple times against the Hulk.
The Hulk will win, cause he's undefeatable. He has no weakness.
But Avengers have done fucked that up for the Hulk. Iron Man's beat Hulk's ass, and Thor's beat Hulk's ass, so I'm pretty sure
So like, I know this
Dave
movie.
done fucked that up for.
I know this
Hulk.
movie has came out, but it's Thor and Hulk in it. So I want to go
Ragnarok.
see that movie.
You're talking about Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
But the thing about Superman, they let Superman die off, but they brought him back.
Not on Ragnarok. That's on Justice League.
No, that's what I'm saying on Justice League. That shit was cool.
Yeah, and you saw how Superman was beating the fuck out of everybody. Nobody couldn't stop Superman.
He came back in that black suit.
Hey, he didn't know who he was, and you saw how fast he was. He's faster, he's stronger, he can fly, he got his heat vision, he got his ice breath. Dude, he's Man of Steel. He fucked every single one of them up. Batman, Aquaman, all of them.
You realize I'm uploading this to YouTube. That, right? It's literally gonna be like we're just riding and talking. I'm gonna edit that. I'm gonna try to figure out how to edit this bitch stuff.
Just stop.
But